When I got out of the military, I had a hard time translating my military experience into the civilian world. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for my wife, I probably would have been that homeless or impoverished vet. But it can be easier with the right support. I'm Mark Casper, and I'm the Executive Director of Tech4Troops. In today's world, you have to have a computer to be able to apply for jobs. Our mission is to empower veterans in need with computers and training to get back in the workforce.
Here at Tech4Troops, we're here to push you forward to get you back to where you want to be in life. When the veterans come in, I teach them everything you could think of that's done with a computer. I want them to feel that this is a tool that's going to help them get their life back.
I went into a kind of a deep depression. Eventually, I lost my job and I was out on the street. The computer was able to connect me to the web, and I was able to start putting resumes out. And you have to have these small building blocks to get from point A to point B. I'm not worried about employment anymore.
The need is great, and we want to be able to support our veterans across the nation.
All right, folks, welcome to North Wilkesboro, and thank you for tuning in to the IWM broadcast network of the Tech4Troops Cup Series. We are bringing you their all-star race. That means everyone who has won over the past 2 seasons, as well who has also won this year, get to race tonight, as well as there was an open race earlier tonight. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Rick Souza, here with my co-host John Drudris, and John, we're a little bit handicapped tonight.
Yeah, slightly handicapped. Our software is a little bit offline. Looks like it's like that for the whole country, but we're still going to bring a great broadcast tonight to the best of our abilities for this all-star race for the Tech4Troops Cup Series. So right now there's 20 seconds left of qualifying as we speak. And right now sitting at the top of the board is Jeff Nairn with a 18-second .72 lap time, followed by Jesse Vaughn, Stephen Gibson, Ryan Pittman, and Alonzo King. So right now there are 17 cars in the field that are going to be battling tonight for that sweet loot, as Mr. Parker says, for the win here in the All-Star race. So, Rick, let's make sure everything's live. I think we're good on our end, and we should be getting the grid as it stands. So let's go ahead and run off a little bit of track facts as I say this. So we have a 100-lap event tonight, and it is all winner takes all for the All-Star race and the All-Star win. So starting out front, looks like we're waiting for some cars to load. We'll wait for everybody to get in before we start that starting order so you can see your favorite driver. There's Jesse Vaughn there. He's starting in P2, waiting for Jeff Nairn to get into the session. Beautiful tide scheme by Stephen Gibson there. Gotta love that.
Yeah, great paint scheme tonight. A few updates that these guys put their time in anticipation of the All-Star race. But we're here at North Wilkesboro. What a great little track this is. Obviously, you saw that in this year's NASCAR All-Star race, and so how fitting we are here tonight as well.
Exactly. It's fitting, and we have Jeff Nairn on the board, so let's go ahead and run through your starting lineup for tonight's Tech4Troops All-Star race here in North Wilkesboro. Starting on the pole in the 27, that is Jeff Nairn. To his outside is the number 84 of Jesse Vaughn. In the second row, you have Steven Gibson in the 31, and in fourth, you have Ryan Pittman in his typical 08. Starting in row 3, you have the 80 of Alonzo King to the inside, and to the outside, Ian Ogden in the 21 Toyota. In the fourth row, you have the 24 machine of Jacob Walker, and right to his outside is the 12 of Joey Doucette. Starting in the fifth row is Harley Barletta in the 81, with Christoph Hall there in the 44. In the sixth row, you have William Mann Jr. sporting that number 29 scheme, with Bradley Previtt to his outside. Starting in row 7, you have Mike Sladker there and Luke Bullard to his outside, and I believe that is all the cars we have. I don't see anybody else.
That's
it. The field should be rolling off here very shortly.
So we're going to focus on that front row a bit with these drivers and do our best to keep up. Again, bear with us here. Our typical overlays and tickers are unfortunately not working. The software server that validates all of that stuff somewhere in Europe is not working, and so we're a bit handicapped. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way and try to bring you as much information as we can verbally.
We will. We'll update you on lap times. We'll update you on running position and laps. So here we go. Pace car is off. Jeff Nairn. No, it's not. No, it's not. There it is. I see. There we go. Already starting a little bit there, so we should be getting one more lap in.
And that's
maybe it's Richard Petty out there.
With these short tracks, they run an extra warm-up lap because it is so short to kind of get that field in order. So again, these are all guys who have won already in the Tech4Troops series, as well as those who won in the play-in race and earlier tonight in the Open. And Jesse Vaughn is one of those who was part of the play-in. Steven Gibson, Jeff Nairn, Jesse Vaughn, as well as William Mann Jr.
And here we go.
And we are underway here in North Wilkesboro.
Jeff Nairn leading down to the turn 1 and turn 2. 100 laps.
120.
120? It says 100 on my end.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It is 100.
100 laps here tonight, and we have a 31 car loose. 24 is down, hit the wall. That should bring out a caution. First caution of the night is brought up by the 24, spinning on the front stretch going into lap number 2. Not something that Jacob E. Walker. We have a Zach Allen. I was thinking of Zach Allen. Not something that Jacob was wanting early on. He has a little bit of front end damage, it looks like. See if we can go on back to Mr. Walker's car, see how much damage he has.
Not much on
you can see the front end.
Yeah, a little front end damage.
Yeah, he may wonder if he may be down on power. Probably going to try to clutch it in and see specifically what his RPMs are at, because these NASCAR Cup cars idle at about 2,000, and when you clutch in, as long as your car is at that 2,000 RPM right there, you should be good. So we'll see if he makes his way down pit road or if he stays out here. Looks like he's going to stay out. But as it stands, we are 4 laps complete. So it's quick around here, even though we have some caution. So 4 laps in, your top 10 as it stands. Jeff Nairn out front. Nothing really changed. Jesse Vaughn in second. Alonzo King up to third. Steven Gibson in fourth. Ryan Pittman in fifth. Ian Ogden in sixth. Joey Doucette in seventh. Harley Barletta in eighth. Christoph Hall in ninth. William Mann Jr. in 10th. Since there's only 14 cars, I'm going to give you the whole lineup here. Mike Sladker in 11th. Luke Bullard in 12th. Bradley Previtt in 13th, and of course, due to the caution, Jacob Walker is back at the back of the pack, but doesn't seem to be damaged. Should be getting the green. Should be good to go here pretty soon. Looking at some of the things on YouTube, Retro Wave Dave says, "Good evening, gentlemen. I'm expecting your normal great broadcast. Yes, we're doing the best that we can." And he also says some beautiful paint jobs. Yes, Tech4Troops should be proud, and we can't thank Tech4Troops enough for what they do and being the sponsor to this great league that we bring you every Wednesday night, Rick. Looks like they're about to get the green flag this time by.
Man, some great themes. The 3 is now sporting a patriotic red, white, and blue scheme. You see the 20, which actually I think is the 24 as well. So, yeah.
Yes, we are. And we're off. Green flag back in the air. Jeff Nairn back out front.
3 wide.
And here comes Alonzo King.
There's a slight bit of contact, I think.
Oh, Jesse Vaughn got into the back of the 80. They're up there. He saved it, though. A little bit of contact. That's going to give Jeff Nairn a big lead, as we are now 7 laps complete out of this 100-lap event.
Big lead by Jeff Nairn over the balance of the field. You've got the 31 about 4 or 5 car lengths behind, and then they're single file back pretty far.
Yeah, I looking back at the replay, it looked like the braking zone was a little bit different there between those 2 drivers. Car loose on the inside. Not sure who that is.
The 81.
81 of Carl. Yep, he dropped. He's out in the infield, and he towed.
All right.
Got some battling going on here in the back.
Some big battles here in the back. Oh, looks like Luke Bullard has a bit of a connection issue there, unfortunately. But yeah, there's some close racing in the back amongst these drivers.
There is. That's a 44.
Working his way back up.
44 of Christoph Hall. That's Mike Slavker up there in that bright green and pink Chevrolet, a new scheme out of the 14 can. He is currently running in the 7th and 8th position now.
84. Jesse Vaughn spun. He was on that inside wall.
Yeah, it looks like that turn 4 has caught 2 drivers tonight. That being the 84 of Jesse Vaughn.
He's got some major damage. Significant front-end damage.
He is. I mean, I would stay out if I were him, because with the way that this race is gone, it looks to be very loose conditions out there in North Wilkesboro. Just to give you a lap update, we are coming to lap 13 right now. 13 out of 100 complete here tonight in the Tech4Troops All-Star Race. I want to thank everybody that's watching right now on YouTube and any other platform that you tune in to the Tech4Troops Cup Series on, and we appreciate Tech4Troops, U-Haul, and the 1111 Project for all that they do and partnering with us to bring you this great action here tonight. We got a battle right there. Is that contact. The whoa, little contact. Whoa. Contact between the 80 and the 3.
24, that's Jacob B. Walker, that was in front, was definitely a little loose. He had to back out of that corner. He was definitely a little bit squirrely there for a while.
Yeah, that damage doesn't seem to be doing too much, though. It seems to be okay underneath the hood of that 24 machine. So Jacob Walker back up to P6. Right now, Harley Barletta is 4 laps down. Ian Ogden is 17 seconds behind the pace, but Jeff Nairn is still out front. So let's run through your top 5. Going to the leader, Rick, we have Jeff Nairn out front in that 27 machine. Let's talk about him for a second. We know that he's been strong. The MB2 Motorsports has been great this year. Jeff Nairn could possibly get that win that he's been looking for to carry momentum into the regular season. Obviously, if you win this race, you're not locked into the playoffs. But, Rick, that could be great momentum for that 27.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, just that team alone has continued to improve and to win, constantly up in the top 10 each and every week.
Exactly. Now, looking back, there is Steven Gibson there right on his tail in that tied number 31. Steven looks like he's able to roll the corner good, which he just showed right there. It looks like Jeff may be a little bit tight, but that 31 is on a roll. Kind of odd that we're looking at a 31 car in P2, because we saw the 31 car finish in P2 in the actual Cup Series.
He's out there challenging for the lead.
He is. The 31 is able to roll the center and roll exit very, very well here. Oh, a little contact. Oh, he hit the wall. He's wrecking. Caution on the track. Caught that one live.
No,
Rick, even when we don't have...
We caught a little bit of it, but, oh, gosh.
Even when we don't have software, we're able to catch this. Isn't that incredible? Look at us. But going back, kind of looking at that, it looks like the 31 got into the left door of the 27 and kind of just lost control.
Roll it back. Let's go back.
Yeah, let's see what happened going into turn 3.
Let's change that camera to a far chase. Sorry for the scrolling here, folks. Let's use the blimp. Oh yeah, just contact.
Yeah, just contact. I mean, he's lucky he hit him where he did, because he almost went into the opening there off the backstretch going into turn 3, which would have been catastrophic for that number 31. It looks like he's able to keep power. Currently shown in the 6th position. He's on pit road as we stand. There's Jesse Vaughn as well on pit road.
Jesse chose not to get that car repaired. It's got definitely some damage there.
He does, but should be able to hopefully get back in it. And let's, are we currently live on actual action, or are we still on replay action, Rick, for the broadcast? Just want to double check. Should be able to.
I think we are live.
Bear with us. You may hear some behind the scenes talking about what you typically don't get to see here on the IWM Broadcast Network. Are you able to fast forward at all? Because I see the 21 differently on my track. Okay, you are live. Yep. Perfect, great. Okay, just double checking, just making sure.
Yep, no worries.
All right, so as it stands, we are actually almost a quarter of the way through this event. We're about to get to lap 24 as the pace car still has lights on it. So we are just now about a quarter of the way through. Your current running order as it stands is Jeff Nairn still out front, Ryan Pittman now in second with Joey Doucette in third, William Mann Jr. in fourth, Jacob Walker making a comeback all the way to fifth, Luke Bullard is in sixth, Alonzo King in seventh, Mike Slatker in eighth, Christoph Hall in ninth, Brad Previtt in 10th, Ian Ogden in 11th, Jesse Vaughn in 12th, and Stephen Gibson in 13th. And those are the only cars on the lead lap. Only one car a lap down, and that is the number 81 of Harley Barletta.
All right, we're about to go back to green flag racing momentarily. This car is off, and here we are. Another great jump by Jeff Nairn to get out in front.
Yeah, he has a great restart ability there. We're 3 wide in the back of the pack, though. That is the 80. And it looks like, got a blinker. Oh, no, we're 3 wide again. Big pack in the back.
I think that's the 3 again of Ty Bostic. Not Ty Bostic. Luke Bullard. Oh, the 21.
Oh, spin. Hold on to it. And there's a caution. 21 loses it out of turn 2.
We caught that one live.
We did. See, who needs software when you have a great cameraman behind the wheel named Rick Souza? So we caught that one live. That's going to bring out our third caution for tonight. We saw the 21 there of Ian Ogden's spin. And we are now to lap 27, keeping you updated as this race goes on.
There we go. So we're going to take this quick opportunity to run a commercial. We're coming up to that quarter mark. So you won't miss anything. It'll be side by side. We will be right back.
When veterans get out of the military, a lot of them don't know how to translate their skill sets into the civilian world, and they lapse into poverty or into homelessness. But it can be easier with the right support. At Tech4Troops, our mission is to empower veterans in need with computers and training to get back in the workforce. We want to be able to support our veterans across the nation.
All right, welcome back to North Wilkesboro and the Tech4Troops Season 3 All-Star event. Thank you for tuning in to the IWM Broadcast Network with Rick Souza here and John Durgis bringing you another Wednesday night event with the Tech4Troops Series.
Yeah, right now, we just had our third caution of the night. We are about to be a third of the way through this race, and we are looking at Jeff Nairn leading every single lap here. He got the pole. He actually won the pole by about a tenth of a second, a little over a tenth, so he was faster than the whole field, and he's been putting on a clinic right now. That'd be a great win for him. Looking at P2, you have Ryan Pittman. That'd be another good momentum booster for that 08 crew. And then Joey Doucette there sitting in third. That'd be awesome for him to win as well. William Mann Jr., all these guys are hungry, especially, no points are involved. It's all for the money at the end of the night. So we'll see who's able to make it out on top. Should be, lights are on the pace car. They start to go double file, but we still have one more lap until we get this underway. Now, on my side, it looks like it's showing a white flag, which means, okay. I'm just checking to make sure that we're not hitting some final lap here, because it says white flag on my end. Not really sure why.
Nope, no clue.
Yeah, not really sure why. Pace car lights are off, which means we are going to go green this time by Honeyman Gaming on YouTube. Says, hey guys, didn't make the show,
That's Mark
but
Hanna.
what a race from these guys. Go Alonso. So we got a fan for Alonso there. We thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you there, Mr. Hanna. And we are about to go green as this pace car dips down. That 27's eager to get back to the front and check out. Pace car's off. Geico restart zone is right there, and we're off. Green flag back in the air, but what a restart by Ryan Pittman, though.
Great restart by Ryan Pittman. They're still too wide. 2 and 3 rows back. We'll keep an eye on that 3 wide through that. I think that was through turn 4. That's a tough place to go 3 wide, that's for sure.
It is, and these guys are all trying to get up to the front as quickly as they can. The 08 and the 27 pull out to about a 1 second lead on the rest of the field as they go side by side from 4th and 5th all the way on back, leading the 11 there. You see the 24 to the outside. You see the 29 to the inside there.
Lots of action further on back in the pack as these guys are trying to claw their way back up to the front.
That 14 of Mike Slatker knows what he's doing on the high side. He's been able to roll that high line very well. So we'll see how he's able to do that. There comes the 24 of Jacob Walker up to the slide right in front of him to see if that number 14 can get a run off the corner, maybe go to the inside going into 1. Nope, sticks to the high side. No, a little bit of, hold on there.
That 14 is about rolling. 27 laps, well, 35 laps on these tires. Of course, this surface is pretty abrasive. We saw that in the Real Series. We'll see how that plays out with these guys here. I don't think fuel is so much an issue here, but definitely tires will play. In fact, wrecking, 14.
Oh, big wreck in 3. We caught that one live. Wow, 31 involved. The 14 is involved. 84. Big stack up on the back.
Caution's back out here, lap 37.
That is our 4th caution of the night. Let's see if we can maybe go back and get a replay of that one. That was a pretty big caution, Rick.
We'll need to
I know we'll have to
bring up Mike Slagter. Let's see if we can get a quick replay.
And we do have cars on pit road. Jeff Nairn has come down. Everybody has come down pit road except for the 08 of Ryan Pittman.
All right, we're keeping an eye here. He just kind of loses it a bit. Takes up in the wall and collects everybody else.
Yeah, just nowhere to go. I mean, he lost it in one of the most inopportunistic times here. And just unfortunate there for the 14, but they are all on pit road, just coming out of pit road. Ryan Pittman did not pit. Kind of odd. He has it in his name. So Ryan, no pit Pittman. New nickname there, Ryan. You're welcome. But it looks like the 08 did not come down pit road. I believe there may be one more driver in front of him as well, or maybe a few that didn't come down. Trying to figure out the lineup. Yes, so Ryan Pittman did not come down pit road. It shows that Alonzo King, Jesse Vaughn, and Brad Previtt. I may be wrong on this. I'm trying to go by iRacing standards here. It does not show that they went down pit road. It looks like Jeff Nairn was the first one on and the first one out of pit road.
I think Jesse Vaughn had to go down or tow because his car is brand spanking new, and he had some front end damage earlier, and he was involved in that wreck, so he must have taken that opportunity to get his car repaired.
Had to. Yep, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Well,
Jason's
as
in
that
the room.
stands,
Jason, he
is in the room.
Yeah. Can you want to say hello?
Absolutely. I believe you guys can hear me now. Am I correct?
We can. Yep, we certainly can.
Fantastic. I got to tell you, I got to knock one thing off my bucket list earlier in the broadcast. I was quoted, and I think that may be the first time that's happened that I've been aware of it, and I know it may be kind of a selfish thing, but it's that's a bucket list thing, and I knocked that off. So thank you. I'm thrilled that transpired.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy to be here, guys, and we are of course talking about our scheme skirmish in the All Stars. So cool. So I want to bring some light to Mr. Ryan Pittman again, the man that did not pit. He was our winner from last week, so he is going to get $5 of that sweet loot, of course. But I did want to bring up 3 outstanding paint jobs tonight, so you guys may have to help me. Number 27, Jeff Nairn, just killing it up there towards the front. Just thrilled to have you out there running with a scheme like that. It looks so good. And man, I will tell you, the yellow and magenta pink of 14.
That's Mike Slagter.
Mike Slagter, you want to talk about eye-catching? Well done, sir. Hats off to you. And of course, the number 3 car, is that Mr. Bullard, I believe?
It is.
Hey, I'm getting there, gentlemen. I'm getting there. All of you guys will be recipients of some of that sweet Amazon loot. You've all gone above and beyond. I love your designs. I would like to put them all over our social media and have you guys race with them for multiple races. That would mean a lot to me. Just what a great job, and what a great race we're having. I'm just thrilled to be here.
Well, we appreciate you having it. That's Jason Parker with Tech4Troops, our title sponsor. Oh, another wreck. That's
We're wrecking.
27.
That's the 27 and the 14
and the 14.
Is that the 3 too?
It was the 3 as well.
Oh no!
The harbinger of doom. Oh no!
Gosh, it's back out here. Jason, we do it all the time. We talk about how great so-and-so is running, and then, boom, we spotlight them, and, well, yeah.
Oh, I should have. Oh, what a good recovery, though, gentlemen. Hate to see the wreck, but love to see you come out of it. Pleasure being here, guys. Thanks for having me.
You got it. All right, folks, that's
Absolutely.
Jason Parker with Tech4Troops. Tech4Troops is the title sponsor of the Tech4Troops Cup Series, and Jason visits us each and every Wednesday talking about the scheme skirmish, which is something that Tech4Troops does for these drivers. A little extra dollar in their pocket when they are able to put a paint on their car that really exemplifies what this league is all about, as well as talking about what Tech4Troops does, and we appreciate Jason and what his organization brings to not only to us, but to those veterans out there that they serve.
Sure do. I can't say a time where it was that exact to the car number, to the cars that we were just talking about, and we caught something that live. That was definitely a first here. for the Tech4Troops Cup Series. But looks like all the drivers are going to be okay. Looks like quick repairs are abundant here. Looks like everybody should be getting ready to go back. And Ryan Pittman did come down pit road there, so all these drivers should be good back in the running here. We are just now about to surpass the halfway point here in the Tech4Troops Cup Series All-Star race. So we have, let's see if Mike Slacker gets a quick repair done, and does he or does he not? I don't see it.
No, don't think so.
Probably getting still some damage fixed. But
Alonso is playing with the pace car.
He is. He's pulling a Kyle Busch. Just giving the pace car a little bit of a bump. But as it stands right now, we just passed our halfway point here tonight in the Tech4Troops Cup Series. And right now...
On that note, John, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Let's do it.
Are you looking for a way to safely and securely dispose of your old electronic devices? Why not donate them to Tech4Troops? Tech4Troops is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to bridging the technology gap for in-need veterans and their families. The donation process is quick and easy. Simply go to tech4troops.org and click on the donate link at the top right-hand side of the page. Scroll down to access the Give Back Box link. To create your shipping label, click Add to Cart and complete the checkout process. The shipping label is good for up to 50 pounds. You can recycle most standard shipping boxes to send in your devices. Oh, don't forget the power cords. Give new life to your old technology by responsibly recycling with Tech4Troops. Help save the environment and support a veteran.
All right, we are right back, and and the green flag drops. We are back underway here at North Wilkesboro, lap 52 in the Tech4Troops All-Star Race. Alonzo King is currently showing out front, but he's got the 31 and the 84 on his tail.
If we get a green flag run here, Rick, that 31 car... 31 car just got into the back. He's slide. Saved it. Saving the night, goes to the 31. Oh, and we're wrecking again. That's the 24, I believe.
So the 11 was involved as well.
But we are still green. No caution. Ooh, Alonso got a little loose there, too. So these guys seem to be finding some loose conditions out here. But going back to the top of the board, we have Alonzo King out front with 45 laps to go. Just surpassed the 55-lap mark out of 100. And Alonzo King is out front. Right behind him, there is the 29 of William Mann Jr. He is in third. There's the second-place driver of Jesse Vaughn. What a recovery by Jesse there. So as it stands, Jesse's loose. I just cursed him.
Definitely
Rick, that was too
major left side contact there with that inside wall. He's kept it together. These guys are, short track racing at its best here. We're definitely utilizing these fiberglass bodies here.
We are. The bodies are taking a beating, but they're still going. Jesse now back in the third position, right behind that 29 machine of William Mann, who just chimed in a few seconds ago on YouTube. William Mann says, dang, go the number 29. So, it's always good to be a supporter of yourself and have confidence. And you're up to P2, Mr. William Mann Jr., who I actually raced with you on iRacing a few weeks ago. Happened to get the same session. But anyways, back to the top of the board. We have Alonzo King out front. I'm going to give you full running order here. Alonzo King out front in position 1. He is 3 seconds ahead of the second-place driver right there of William Mann Jr. In third, you have Jesse Vaughn, followed by the number 44 machine in the Cat car. That is Christoph Hall. With a nice recovery there is the fifth position driver of Luke Bullard, followed by Ryan Pittman there in sixth. Now, Ryan Pittman did come down pit road this last time, so he has fresher tires than the rest of these guys out front, so pay attention to that. Jeff Nairn there sitting in seventh, trying to make his way back up to the front. You have Steven Gibson, as well as Joey Doucette, battling with the 31 of Stephen Bradley Previtt.
Well.
Yeah, Harley Barletta there in 11th. So in front of him, there's Brad Previtt. Okay, I was a little bit confused regarding some of these drivers. But yes, so going through your order, you have from 9th on back, Stephen Gibson in 9th, Bradley Previtt in 10th, Harley Barletta in 11th, Mike Slatker in 12th, and Jacob Walker in 13th.
Caution's back out.
Caution's out. I don't know what happened. I can't see it.
3 of Bullard spun. Trying to get over to the 3. See if we can try to figure out what happened.
Oh, did you get a little assistance there from the 08?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tap. Inside wall. Holds it.
Unfortunate there for the 3 machine. Also, William Mann says this is the number 29's dad, William Mann Sr., number 57. Had the same name. I didn't know if it was junior or senior, so I was just assuming there. But glad to have you watching on board. He's doing fairly well there in P2 right now. But as it stands, we are on lap 64 out of 100 here tonight in the Tech4Troops Cup Series All-Star Race, brought to you by Tech4Troops, U-Haul, and 1111 Veteran Project.
You know, with a
As
short
it
track
stands
like
right now,
this,
your running order.
Go ahead, run through the running order.
I was going to say the running order really quick. Alonzo King in first, William Mann Jr. in second, Christoph Hall in third. Ryan Pittman has made his way all the way back up to fourth with the pole sitter Jeff Narin there in fifth. Joey Doucette sitting in sixth, Stephen Gibson in seventh, Jesse Vaughn in eighth, Luke Bullard now falling down the board, so we are going to make Stephen Gibson in eighth, Harley Barletta in ninth. I believe Brad Previtt is going to be in 10th, depending on Luke Bullard's pit time and if he's able to get out in time. So that is your running order right now. 10 cars are on the lead lap, which means 10 cars have the ability to win the All-Star race and win the prize purse that is awarded for the All-Star race, which is not just a few dollars there, Rick. It's a pretty penny just to come out here and run 100 laps, that is. And right now, Alonzo King's sitting pretty out front.
Yep. So I was just saying that this is a short track, and the way the speeds that these guys run, we are just flying through this race. This track is 0.63 miles around, and these laps take just what are your lap times? 14, 16 seconds.
Right now, our fastest lap time of the race, looking at fastest lap time in practice was an 18.6. So running about high 18s, low 19s right now. Let's just call it a 19-second lap, which means that it takes about a minute to go 3 laps around this place. So as it stands, we'll be done here within the next 10 to 15 minutes, depending on any more cautions, if all trends hold true. But right now, yep, short track and pace cars lights are off. You can't beat it, though. Love North Wilkesboro. Love that the Cup Series ran here in the All-Star race, and we have our own All-Star race that's about to get back to the green flag as they enter the restart zone, and we're off. Alonzo King is out there, but look at William Mann Jr. on the high side trying to get in front of that 80.
Big stack up amongst these drivers as they're all fighting for position here on this restart. William Mann Jr. is right there in second. Alonzo's got a little bit of a jump out, but right behind him, 2 and 3 wide on the front stretch.
Oh, stack up. Ryan Pittman got a little loose.
Ryan's trying to work his way back up to the front. That 3 of Bullard is right there as well, close to 31, barking at his bumper.
And I'm noticing something out of the number 80 machine. He's doing what Kyle Larson did here at North Wilkesboro. He is using every piece of real estate that inside line has, especially going into 1 and 2. He is all the way down there and getting that run basically by the grass. So we're seeing shades of Mr. Larson out of the number 80 of Alonzo King. Right now, still further on back, you have William Mann Jr. and all those guys battling. But yeah, let's take a look at what this 80's doing right here in the turn 1 and turn 2. You can see him just getting every piece of real estate that he can get. I mean, look at him go all the way down there by the grass. It works. It makes it have a fast lap time, and he just ran an 18.8, which is actually faster than his qualifying lap.
He is really just using this track up.
And it's shown he's out to a 1.7 second lead over William Mann Jr. Now with 27 coming to 26 laps to go, we'll see how long he can stay out front. But as it stands right now, Alonzo King in first. You're looking right there at William Mann Jr. in second, Christoph Hall in third, Joey Doucette in fourth, Ryan Pittman in fifth, and Steven Gibson in sixth.
Pittman's
all battling.
Super loose there for a second as he really was trying to dig deep in that corner. Lap 75, we are 3/4 of the way through. Hang on, folks, we're going to go to a side-by-side commercial. Be right back. All right, welcome back to the Tech4Troops All-Star Race here at North Wilkesboro. Appreciate you tuning in to our broadcast here. And if you're saying, hey, where are your graphics, guys? Well, we're sorry. We wish they would be here as well, but unfortunately our software provider's got a server issue, and well, that is affecting our ability to bring you those special graphics. So we'll do our best to keep you up to date as to who is who and what's going on. You've been watching, you just saw some contact as these drivers are bumping their way up to try and get back up to the front. That's Christoph Hall right there in that Caterpillar 44. He is currently sitting in 4th place.
He is, and right now, Alonzo King checking out. 2.2 second lead on William Mann Jr. in second as these guys continue to battle. I mean, if they keep on battling like this, I don't want to say there's going to be a caution, but we've seen some close battling like we see here. It sometimes can lead to some contact and lead to a caution. There's a 3 of Bullard now bouncing back into the 4th position, and a 31 of Steven Gibson trying to follow suit.
Good to see the 11 of Joey Doucette up here. He's up here in 3rd.
He is. Oh, the 44 is a little loose. He held on to it. Good to see the 11 up there. And as it stands right now with 18 laps to go, coming to 17 laps to go, is Alonzo King in first, William Mann Jr. in second, 2.6 seconds back. Joey Doucette 3 seconds back from the leader. Wow, no, something happened with William Mann Jr. as we said that, or as I was going through that. So William Mann Jr. now back to 4th, depending on if Luke Bullard can get by him. So let's flip-flop that a little bit. And, well, Luke Bullard went away. Now he's back.
Yeah, Luke's got a little bit of a connection issue there. And, but, yeah, you're right. I mean, William Mann Jr. has slipped back a bit. This is lap 84, 16 laps to go to finish.
Right now, a 3-second lead for Alonzo King. 2.9 seconds at the line. Last time, we'll see what it's at this time by. It was at 2.9. It was at 3.0 last lap. So looks like that 3-second lead is holding very steady there for the 80 of Alonzo King. Looking back at the 29, falling back, may have used those tires up, but here comes the 31 of Steven Gibson up to the front, trying to battle alongside, almost gotten to the side of the 3. Held his ground 3 seconds at the line.
I mean, that
between
really is
first and second.
That's a podium battle right there between the 31 and the 3.
It is. But they're all trying to catch that all-star win, that all-star purse, going tentatively right now to Alonzo King, pending any cautions or somebody catching Alonzo King, but right now it looks like the 3's got to the back bumper of the Joey Doucette machine.
I love the 31 to come up right on that low line, right up to his bumper. Pulled away on that front stretch, but
see a crossover move maybe going down to the turn 3. See if Luke's going to go down to the inside. He does not. Stays right behind that 11.
12 laps to go. It's going to be hard just playing follow the leader here to get anywhere past that, but these guys are battled, and this is all for podium positions. I think the 31 just moved the 3.
He may have blinked, but he's still trying to get back up to that 11 car.
Ten laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. Thank you for tuning in tonight to the Tech4Troops Cup Series All-Star Race. Alonzo King continues to show us the way. Second place is Luke Bullard.
Luke Bullard, yep, 3.3 seconds back, and don't know if he's going to catch it. Right now, 8 laps to go for Alonzo King. Alonzo King in first, Luke Bullard in second, Joey Doucette in third, Stephen Gibson in fourth, and Jeff Nairn in fifth. We're looking to the battle right there. There is Ryan Pittman trying to battle his way up to the front. You know, this race is not over if a caution comes out, so these guys need every position that they can get to be able to possibly win this event.
This is a battle for the podium right here.
Just hit lap 94 this time at the line. 31 gave the 11 a little bit of a boot there, but didn't seem to upset the car too much. Gave him a little bit of a bump, trying to get him out of the way. Gave him more of a bump.
Yeah, he's under. He's playing it smart.
TV slide job, quote Dale Jr. Got the slide job done. Coming to 5 laps to go at the line. Lap 95. Caution, there it is. Uh-oh. Alonzo King thought he was running away. He had a 2.7 second lead on the field. And now we re-rack him for chaos.
All right, hang on 1 second. We'll be right back. Quick commercial break, and then we will take you all the way to the end and driver interviews. Stay right with us. We'll be right back.
When veterans get out of the military, a lot of them don't know how to translate their skill sets into the civilian world, and they lapse into poverty or into homelessness. But it can be easier with the right support. At Tech4Troops, our mission is to empower veterans in need with computers to get back in the workforce. We want to support our veterans across the nation.
All right, welcome back to the Tech4Troops Cup Series. We are going to wind up, I think, in overtime here with a green-white checker. What you just missed was I'm going to try and find that. See if we can bring that back up. Let's see if we can. So what we saw was part of the gamesmanship here is Alonzo King saying, hey, I'm going to go down pit road, and then at the last second, pulling out.
He's like, yep, I'm going to pit. Everybody go with me. Luke Bullard's like, no way. And he's like, psych. But look who came down pit road.
Everybody else behind.
Yep, everybody else. So Joey Doucette, and it looks like Ryan Pittman, Jeff Nairn, all those guys. Yeah, there's going to be one car in that second row that's going to have fresh tires, and it looks like that's going to be the 08 of Ryan Pittman, who's going to line up on the outside of row 2. So we'll see how this works, because Ryan Pittman's going to have the tires. Now, can he catch the 80 is the question.
And he's got the, no offense to Luke, but he's got that blinker right in front of him with the 3 of Luke Bullard who is, that's a little disconcerting as a driver when you've got that car flashing in front of you. So
Yeah, it's not a good sign. It's not something that's, you want to have. And it looks like just got word from race control that we only have one green-white checker, which means we only get one shot at this. Pace car lights are off. We only got one shot.
This is it.
This is it. This is for the win. This is to be our first ever All-Star here in the Tech4Troops Cup Series. Who's going to bring it home? It looks like everybody that's basically won a race has risen to the top, and we'll see what these drivers can do.
And that 31 is right on the tail of Alonzo King. He is.
Do you move him?
Oh, I think he's got to move him.
Here we go. It's going to be exciting. Pace car drops off. Green, white, checkered. We have the green flag, and the 31 got a great jump. He's going to have the inside lane. He turns him. He turned Alonzo King. He's going to win the All-Star race.
Still
the 31 turned Alonzo King. Oh, whoa.
Wait,
That's I'm gonna quote Joey Logano. That's just short track racing, right?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. We have to go back and take a look at that. It looks like Alonzo King was able to. I don't know where he was technically at the line, but we have to go back and take a look and see.
Bear with us, folks, as we try to manually take this back. This wrecking, the 29 gets involved, the 44, the 80, actually twice, the 91 spins.
Now, let's hold on a second. The pace car's still on the track. Was that not a green-white checkered?
It was, but since the accident occurred before the first lap was completed, does that mean we are back? We're not.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, but by per iRacing, it was lap 99 going to lap 100, which wouldn't have been enough time for a green-white checker, correct? So they would have had to have gone to it wouldn't have been finished under regular scoring. It had to have gone to overtime because there just wasn't simply enough laps left. But what it looks like, it actually looks like this will be the green-white checkered.
Okay, as we come across the start-finish line, we'll finish this race under caution, is what you're saying.
No.
Next time by?
I think we're actually going to get one more shot at this by what I'm seeing in scoring, because the race is not over.
All right, so we'll go back up front with Steven Gibson. He's got the 11 on the outside and the 08 behind him.
Yep. So just kind of give you a thought about what I'm just everybody involved watching this. What I was envisioning was we were on lap 99, and we wouldn't have had enough laps. Well, I guess we just hit 99, then the next lap would have been lap 100. So yes, technically, that would have been able to finish under green flag conditions. I was thinking we were on lap 99 going to 100, but we wouldn't have had enough time. So yes, this is the green-white checkered. This is the one green-white checkered.
Okay. All right.
So, yep, we're back. Okay.
All right. Well, lights are off on top of the pace car. 31.
He made his move.
He made his move. Unfortunately, it was at the expense of the 80.
Let's see if Ryan Pittman gives him the boot this time. Pace car's down. This is the last restart we will have. Green flag is out. Look at, who is that? Joey Doucette on the outside?
On the outside. Big jump.
31 dipped down. 31's still there. We're wrecking in the back. That's going to be it. That's good. Maybe. No caution yet. No caution yet. White flag in the air. White flag is in the air. The 11
drops. The 08 drops to the low line and falls back. We're watching the 11 lead it. The 29 slips underneath Can he keep it?
I think that the 11 of Joey Doucette just won the first Tech4Troop All-Star race.
Finished by the 29 of William Mann Jr. And third place looks like the 31 of Stephen Gibson.
Wow.
Some wreck in the back.
Uh-oh. Here's some action.
Yeah, yep.
There we go.
Yeah, a little bit of a, hey, that wasn't cool.
But it looks like there's William Mann Jr. finishing in P2. Awesome job for him. He's doing some burnouts. He's excited. Joey Doucette won the All-Star race. What an awesome job by them. Sorry for the confusion there. But yes, that was our green-white checkered.
All right, John, you want to take us through the final finish here?
Let's do it. Let's do it. So right now, as it stands, right there, your winner, Joey Doucette in first. William Mann Jr. finishing in second. Stephen Gibson finishing in third. Alonzo King rounds out a fourth-place spot after a heartbreaking loss there. And Luke Bullard rounds out the top five. Christoph Hall finishes sixth. Jacob Walker finishes in seventh. Ryan Pittman finishes eighth. Jeff Naran in ninth. Bradley Previtt rounds out the top 10. Harley Barletta finishes in 11th. Mike Slatker finishes in 12th. Jesse Vaughn in 13th. And rounding out the order is Ian Ogden there in P14. So,
well, was it what you expected? Yes. I mean, absolutely. When you've got guys in here who have won repeatedly, that know how to race, they're aggressive racers. They definitely want to win. You can see that they're gonna fight their way to the front.
They are, and they're gonna make those moves. And it's sometimes it was gonna happen at the expense of somebody else. It just happens. That's racing. So right now it looks like Joey Doucette and William Mann Jr. is in the waiting room. We are right now waiting on our third place finisher. See if he's able to join us, Mr. Gibson.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if we can find Mr. Gibson, and the funny thing is, I don't know what.
Not sure. Also, misunderstood race control. They said first green-white checker, not only one green-white checker. So the first one was a green-white checkered. Then it happened to we have to go to number 2. So there were 3. The first one that had the incident between Alonzo King and the 31 there, that was the first green-white checker. Then we finished under the second one, just to clarify that.
Well,
a little bit of a mishap in information.
If he joins us, he joins us. If not, right now, let's go ahead and bring in Mr. Gosh, forgive me. Just babbling tonight. William Mann Jr., welcome to the broadcast booth. That was a wild finish.
Yeah. Oh, man. Another bridesmaid.
Well, you were up there. You fell back. You're involved in another incident, but you hard charged your way back to the front.
Yeah, man. I've always liked short tracks. I can really get digging and get moving. So a little bummed out. I went a little bit closer to Joey to kind of fight for him at the end, but hey, man, I'm glad our team won the money tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Alonzo King was pretty much laying down the lap for a while there, but got into a little bit of an incident there with Stephen Gibson that kind of upset the apple cart a bit. But here you are, and congratulations on your P3 finish, and just a great overall placement for your average Joe Motorsports drivers.
Oh yeah, appreciate you. P2, I finished second.
Sorry, P2.
Yeah, man, it was fun overall. I didn't actually have to race my way in. I was up high enough in the points, but it was nice to get fourth in the open and kind of get some good hard laps in. And man, like I said, I appreciate you guys, and it's always a good night.
Absolutely. Let's bring in your teammate here and congratulate him on his victory.
Sounds good.
Joey, welcome to the broadcast booth, and congratulations on your win in our first ever All-Star race.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Whew, monkey off the back. First win of the season.
There you
I'll
go.
take it.
Hey,
Even though it's not a points race, but I'll take the money.
well, we were talking about in the broadcast. We had some drivers out front that had not won yet in the regular season, and what that would mean carrying momentum into the rest of the season. You're the first ever All-Star winner, so that's an accolade that nobody else can have. So let's talk about the rest of the season. It hasn't been the season you've been looking for in the beginning, but what does this do momentum-wise?
It's a huge momentum for me and the team. I mean, we're up there. We got a couple wins as a team, bringing morale up. I haven't clicked. I don't know what it is. I mean, the talent has got a lot better from last season. So that's the big thing right there, and I love it because it's now harder to win. So. If I can just get my bad luck to turn into good luck on at the next half of the season and maybe make a run for the championship.
Well, that sounds great. We're looking forward to the second half of the season for sure. John, where are we at? Where do we go after here?
Yes, after we wrap up this all-star race, we are then going to make our way over to the lovely Kansas Speedway, one of my favorite tracks there, next week. 160 lap event, which is going to be a fun one because I believe that will be or should be a day to night transition due to some lights that we have. So I think it should be a good one.
All right,
definitely should. I mean, especially with the fuel mileage there. Kansas is always a fuel mileage race.
It is.
So.
It is, and I'll have some guys up in the high line for sure up there at Kansas. So going to be a good one.
All right, folks, thanks for tuning in to the Tech4Troops Cup Series All-Star Race here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Your winner, Mr. Joey Doucette, followed by William Mann Jr. and Stephen Gibson. That is your 1, 2, 3. That is your podium. We appreciate you bearing with us through our technical issues here, and hope everything will be back to normal next week in Kansas. Again, whatever stream you're following, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, please like and follow, and tell your friends, tell your family. Follow along, and we hope to see you next week. Again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, folks.